Benny Mulvey leading out the field. Chased by Mark Christie and Joe Sweeney. The whole pack, but Benny Mulvey is putting down his marker. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Already putting a bit of daylight between himself and the field. Setting out at a really fast pace here. Benny Mulvey number 346. And Mark Christie leading the chasing pack now. As Mulvey putting everybody into oxygen that early on. A lot of local pride at stake here, and Benny has taken the race by the scruff of the neck straight from the gun. The field now well over 1,000 runners. I heard an overall estimate of over 1,500 participants today. All strung out now as Benny Mulvey strings the whole field out as they're coming up. It's just a couple of minutes on the road. But all the good club runners all bunched behind Mulvey. He's just about a 10-metre gap there, but Mark Christie now is intent on trying to hold him down, hold the distance there. But Benny is pushing on ahead. Benny Mulvey, home from America, and determined to give a good show on the home front here. The 22nd running of this Raheny race, with runners coming from all over the country. I've seen runners here from as far away as Letterkenny, and also down from Belfast, and as far away as I believe as Killamavie down in Mayo. Somebody is going to take Benny Mulvey on in this race today. They're going to certainly have to run fast. A great field of club runners behind Mark Christie leading out the chasing pack there. Runners from Dundrum, South Dublin, Mullingar, Beachbound. You can see that the early pace is fast as even the chasing group now are strung out in single file. Another Raheny singlet indeed in the chasing pack there.
I doubt he's covered.
Emo Halloran there from Raheny as well in the chasing pack. But Benny Mulvey is the leader on the road. And a popular leader indeed he is. As the crowds here assemble along the Raheny, the Holt Road here in Raheny, Benny leads the field of merry dance, has set a really fast pace from the outside. Now we're passing the walkers, and the biggest number of walkers I think ever in this event. It's a sign of the times as well that walking now is becoming so popular, and races like the AXA Raheny 5 have a special place for walkers. And the numbers, indeed, the participants in this particular end of the event growing every year. Of course, before this we had the great juvenile races, and they were again really well attended, and some great performances there too. But Vinnie Mulvey hasn't extended the lead that much, but he is in control at the moment. You can see he's in control on the road, and of course this race would be very important for him to win, and he's set on making a big impact here at home in Raheny. Mark Christie is still battling it out there. Joe Sweeney. But Vinnie, what a sight to see the Vinnie in full flight on the downhill straight here now, coming down the hill. Mark Christie, of course, on his scholarship at Dublin City University, and one of the outstanding young runners for this school. A whole bunch of great young runners at DCU. They're on a scholarship funded by Bill Cullen of Brno, and all doing extremely well. Vinnie Mulvey still the man in the lead, as we can see here.
Yeah, gotta get them in the corner.
Getting onto the footpath now. He's really setting this pace. Put down his marker and said, well, if you want to win this race, you got to catch me first. But it's a great event because it caters for everybody, and just to see the people coming out today, everybody's so delighted with a bag of goodies, absolutely bursting with super goodies in the goodie bag. A race that has enjoyed such a reputation across the country, and a great way to kick off the road season of 2006. Brilliant sponsorship again this year by AXA, and of course the local man now, that man in the AXA office in Raheny, Paddy Hooper, the driving force, he and Dick Hooper and John Fitzsimons and Paddy Noonan and Paddy Hayden, all these people in Raheny behind this great event. Coming down now by St. Anne's Park, and Vinnie is out in front. And we see some of the race walkers coming along, because the people walking with purpose, and now it is becoming such a part of all these major road events. Of course, it's one of the very tops in road events in the country. I think Vinnie Mulvey extending his lead a little bit. He's not going to stop for the red light coming down here along the St. Anne's Park, and fortunately it's gone to green anyway, so he's making a very, very determined bid for glory. Back in the feed, we haven't been able to assess the women's race at this stage, but we did see Rosemary Ryan from Limerick on the starting line, so we can expect great things from Rosemary. Coming up to the 3-mile mark now. Vinnie Mulvey has extended his lead, and it does not look like he's going to be caught today. He's full of confidence, he's running with great determination, and he's made this one of his big targets for the early part of 2006. A clear lead now for the Raheny man. And it's Mark Christie and Joe Sweeney battling it out behind him. The Mullingar man and the Dundrum South Dublin man. And they're well clear. And we see now the chasing group back from Mark Christie and Joe Sweeney. Liam O'Halloran is leading out that chasing group. That's the second group back. Liam O'Halloran with the Raheny singlet showing prominently here at the front as Vinnie Mulvey is the leader on the road. And then back in the second chasing pack, Liam O'Halloran spearheading that challenge just behind Mark Christie and Joe Sweeney. So as usual, a top class field assembled in both the men's and women's race here. We expect that Rosemary Ryan is among the favourites here to win today. Haven't seen Maria McCambridge on the starting line. She was expected here, but we'll have an update on the women's race, I'm sure, in a little while. Now we can see all the way back the road here, there's field strung out, all 1,500 or so people here today, both runners and walkers and joggers, a whole assembly of people who just want to participate and people who want to get up there at the cutting edge as well. And Vinnie Mulvey now coming around the corner here as we see Dick Hooper in full flight here on a bicycle as well. That's a sight. And it looks like Mark Christie has gone clear in second place. Dick Hooper could win this race yet on the bicycle. He's making every effort here to show us that as well as being king of the roads at one time, he can also do a fair turn on a bicycle. Vinnie Mulvey, the man in command, and Mark Christie gone clear now in second place. Vinnie running now as we come up by St. Anne's Park again. Vinnie running right in the centre of the road. Now coming up to the 3 mile mark. We're coming up to that shortly. And it's Vinnie Mulvey in total command here. Vinnie, in fact we cannot see any more of the field at the moment. Vinnie is out on his own and has extended that lead. He started out with about 5 metres of a lead. Now that's gone way back to, he's got at least 150 metres on Mark Christie, maybe extending to 200 metres on Mark Christie as we come down now just after 3 miles. He gradually extended that lead, went out from the gun, went out with great determination, wanted to win at home here, and barring an accident I find it very difficult to see anybody containing Vinnie the way he's running today. Mark Christie in second place, still running very strong, but Mulvey has made that break and has extended that gap, and now in this downhill straight here, or downhill stretch by St. Anne's Park, after 3 miles, coming up around 3.5 miles now, Vinnie is running just with such fluency today that I don't think anybody is going to catch him. Turning out now onto the seafront. Right along the seafront now, and cold day, but I don't think Vinny will be feeling any of that cold today. He's checking his watch. He knows now that he's got a comfortable lead, put a nice cushion of distance between himself and Mark Christie. But Christie is still running with great determination, but the gap is there, and it's going to be a very hard gap to close. Of course, a very well marshalled course as well. We see great cooperation from the local Gardaí as well. And as of course we always say, the race has, its reputation is absolutely brilliant right across the country. When you think of February, you think of Raheny, and you think of 5 miles, the AXA 5 miles, and one of the true classics of the road season here in Ireland. Familiar territory now to Vinny Mulvey. No let up, he's running close to the curve, perfect form, perfect style. Big Hooper really stretched to stay close to him there on a bicycle. And he's really burning up the roads at the moment. So now out on the busy seafront road here, Vinny Mulvey still the man of the moment, and extended that lead a little bit more now as he turns off the coast road. Just about to turn up now, making his run for home. Familiar territory now as he comes up by St. Anne's again. It's skirting the park. The uphill section now, he's working very, very hard on the uphill section here. Driving, arms pumping, driving for home. He'd be happy here at this point because he knows a lot of the hard work is done. He still has to maintain his form and keep the style going and concentrate. But he knows that he's got a comfortable lead. Vinny Mulvey on Raheny Shamrock, doing the home club proud. Now he's come up the hill and it's easier running now, running along by St. Anne's here. Looking good now as we're watch him taking centre of the road again, right in the middle of the road, running the same style and drive that he had at the start. A really great effort here today, and a fearless effort as well, because he put down the gauntlet to the whole field at the start and just took off from the gun, and has never really been headed since those first few strides. Mark Christie still very clear second place. I think Joe Sweeney is probably holding down third, but the race up front, nobody in sight really but the man who's leading on the road, Vinnie Mulvey. Getting good support and appreciation from the local people who've come out here to cheer on the runners and the walkers and everybody today who's made this such a great day in Raheny. And a day now of special celebration for all the Shamrock members, because one of your own is coming home to take the title here. And this is going to be a sweet success for Vinnie Mulvey. He's hard set on winning the event, and he's done it with great courage and great style. A long, long way back now to Mark Christie. This race has been Vinnie's from the outset, and he's gradually extended his lead. Always in control.
That's how you go, yeah? Huh?
Oh yeah.
You will do that, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Remember, the club record is 23:39. That's the record we're looking for. So Vinnie Mulvey, who only last Sunday became the Leinster cross-country champion, and was a race doubled up as the Celtic under-23, the man who wants to see Liverpool beat Chelsea. He's really powering through now. The clock showing 26, but that's certainly not the clock for Vinnie Mulvey. The man from Ashburn, trained by Dave Corcoran, the second Raheny man only ever to win the Raheny 5-mile road race. The man who's really flashing for a competitor in the most European cross-country, world cross-country, and for the first time for Vinnie Mulvey, he wins the Raheny 5-mile road race. The second Raheny man ever running to this track, and he has the bonus of just outside the last road. He's inside the club record of 23:39, so he has removed the record of Seamus Lee, the club record. That was his target, and look at the distance he has over a very, very talented field. A young man coming through now, Mark Christie. He got fifth in the European Junior 5,000 metres a few years ago. He's from Mullingar, he studies in DCU. He's looking at the watch. Mark Christie, who got a silver medal team event in the European cross-country just a few years ago. The young man's first year outside junior, Mark Christie in second, and the tall figure of Joseph McSivner from Dundrum, who was a teammate with Mark Christie when they picked up those European medals. They're the great men who chased the tall figure of Joe Sweeney, of Joseph McSivner. A young man from Liverpool is called Neil Conroy from Raheny is in fifth place. So here we go, first Liverpool, the blue and white of Liverpool. Down Raheny man, 3-6-2, Scott Gilly, and instantly broke the road. AXA Raheny man has become pumping really through to the finish. Never released to the side barracks of Peters, who's catching up that line from Wilson. It's getting playfully closer with the finishing line from just in time. There's a Paul Campbell coming all around the Raheny guys. Paul Campbell, medalist at 800 metres, number 2, 6-1 from Raheny. This is a great run from Raheny. 3 athletes from Raheny in already. And a great battle from the corner on this stick. Great here now. As they begin to wind up, the corner finger looks over his left side shoulder. Having more than that, really particularly on this one. The male colours of green, the green and red of male. Gareth Cochran, great steeple taker. Company of Shannon Rose, American, and here's our fourth or fifth Raheny Shamrock athlete. You can see not only do they organise the race well, but they race fast as well. The 6th or 6th Raheny man in the top 10. A wonderful day, the second time they've ever won the race. And now they have 5 or 6 really pumping through there. 25
taking my tourism because I was in New York. So we could have...
Clonmac's first runner, one of their team away at the European Juniors, and they're really beginning to pile it out with Rosie Ryan, who's leading the Irish to the ladies' round. Just 9 of those in that corner. The bright yellow is Lucy Valley. The red is Ashana. The black is Clonmac's Irish. Another Raheny athlete coming through the sea side looks secure at this point. So all is not to go. First round set, the white with the red strip. Behind that corner, ladies and gentlemen. And we're keeping an eye out for the leading lady. Rosie Ryan was leading. She's got a bronze team medal already. Next one, Dave Corcoran. That's here, Dave Corcoran. Holding up, pumping by. The 95 Stockton was able to become surgery at minute there in black. Ran that Tommy in the black. And here's Rosie Ryan now, the three. Rosie Ryan from Bilbao in the Senate club. And left here now, the University of Limerick. A great run by Rosie right behind Raheny. Zoya O'Mahony in second place. Raheny, Zoya O'Mahony from Edmonton County Clare running a cracking race for second place. And Solomon comes powering through there, but first lady Rosie Ryan very quick behind us, Raheny Zoya O'Mahony. And coming through now, I can see, is a Raheny athlete in third place, and a special welcome and a special show of appreciation because coming through now in Corker, ladies and gentlemen, it's the World Masters 5,000 metre champion from Raheny, and that's Peely coming through in third place. 10 years after she won that back. He's a very good Raheny man coming through. He's going to be very happy with that, but we'd like to be ahead of the net. Barry Crossan, Cruz McDonough, our national marathon champion, actually Cruz today with the cap on him. That's why we're going through all in flat. Michael Didas, the familiar figure, who doesn't know Michael? With the third ladies chasing it down, Michael certainly isn't going to let that go too easily. Ladies and gentlemen, keep rolling your hands there. They're pumping through here. You can see it in their braces. There's our fifth lady. I don't recognize the thing that's on her, but she's pushing on the inside. But look at the amount of intensity, the hard work, the talk, the feeling, and everything going into this. Pretty Rosie wins the men. Rosie Ryan wins the ladies. 4-7-8 will need a bank corner the way he's pushing through right there. One of the best bits coming through now. 1-1-0-3,000 cars pushing through. The lead lines are well up there. Next time the winner, North Cullen, and he's 5 times there the winner, North Cullen, is the black long stage. Great to see there. 5 times he is left. Raheny over. Great to see the back running in it now. North Cullen, the former winner, of course, from 95 or 85 this year. Rosie Ryan, Paul O'Mahony, and then Peely, the 1-2-3. Look at these Cardi's best beginning to climb it out of the man from Clonmac's, and look at the others pouring through here. 44 pairs, long singlet, tight. They've got the latch. The clock says 28:40, so they're all looking to break 13 minutes at this point. We're looking at 6 ladies coming through the back, 2, 4, 5. Those are 6 ladies. The intensity of the speed might have got down, but they're still moving with the Hooper, 299, a bit of a push at the end, and he'll be delighted at getting through near the 29.
sorry.
Now we're looking. I tell you, when you're on next one, there's about 100 men gone through. There's a 7th lady going through. 695 from Metro St. Louis. Looks like you watch yourself there in the corner. They're going to take some stops after all. 7th or 8th lady goes through. 9th lady behind her. Going to about 150 men at this point. Some more socks, some more gloves, some more hats, but they're all giving it socks right here. Hairband, singlet, long top, tracksuit top. And the ladies who want to use the amount of effort that's still going into them. These will be looking for 20 seconds to get below the 30-minute mark, lads. 15 seconds to break the 30 minutes. As they up that pace for that vertical 30 minutes barrier. Thank you to the Gardaí who supervised the free throw and the walkers. Another Raheny athlete, 22-25 coming through. Very good time. The 30-minute barrier has been broken now. These are looking to break 31 minutes. The first with the dog singers. I wonder how they're getting on with Ona. The no singlet, the white with the black band coming in on the inside of the red with 1-12 in that inner corner. 2070, one of the top maybe 10 or 12 ladies coming through. Another lady behind, 24-01. The ladies comes the man in the Mayo colours with 109. Well done. Another Raheny 20 goes all at 25-25. Once the below that was the time. These are still running to break the 31-minute barrier. You've got 9 seconds to do so. Everyone's attention, 5 minutes to break the 31-minute barrier. And there is the 31 minutes, so we're looking now at the 32. One of the regular races from Sports World 2017, well done. And of course the women's mini marathon taking place this year, June again. Where the men from Tala and Water Singlet, they ran in orange. Another one from Tala, like the lively colour and shape. The Raheny man in the long top, the pole next to gloves, that's on 51 today. And there's even 1 or 2 here collecting themselves. They haven't finished, but they know this time is the tightly that they want. The huge number for Raheny, another one going through. That Easter going through there. And still they come and still they power. And again, there's very little race as it was throughout. Main leaders, Dave Corcoran and Rosa Ryan. These are winning, they're looking at clocks. They've been battling shoulder to shoulder for the last 5 miles. They don't give an inch. So let's give them plenty of support. There's Mary Jennings, long-time marathon champion, is one of the most regular races on the road in Ireland. Any road race without Mary is not really a road race at all. Ireland marathon champion. Michael Bryan here from Clontarf, Brian former medalist in the National 800 metre title. And still they come. The shapes make the difference, the ages make the difference. But the success of finishing the 20 seconds, AXA Raheny 5-mile rotor is all the same. The man from Tala was one right first and goes from fourth in the group to top of the group, and he's not going to be called any further. There's one with Smith, winner of the Early International Schools 1500 metre. Arlene Smith going there on the inside. Great to see you running, Arlene. Arlene led an Irish schools team to 4x4 success in Santry a long time ago, but always very much remembered. That's Arlene Smith. And Louise McGrillen was going through there in the black with the red shirt. Louise, I think, was the first Irish lady to finish a comparative marathon. There's Louise McGrillen, the long sleeve black top and red shirt, the first lady to finish a competitive marathon in Ireland. Look at how many have done it, Smith. A pioneer who broke the mold. There's Louise McGrillen, just about going underneath the finishing gantry. Brian Pepper, 163, one of the great Pepper family, shown up synonymous with the Raheny crowd, and Brian above the 800 metre runners there, really stepping up the distances. Many of the Pepper family, and Robinson Pepper, who's the name, so many of them have run this race in the past. Top first, 23-45. 1,500 runners, remember, yes, but another of our last finishers going through there now. Another one from there, pulling the VGA aircraft. That's probably one of them just ahead of the behalf of Talaman. Mary from Tala, well done, Mary, good to see you again, wearing 25-15. We're looking for Brian Tour. Bishop Gaming Percy returns. Remember the effort he has made today. The finishers from the Dublin City Marathon going through. Those are the mayor jerseys are from Kilmary and Belfast. Eddie Burger, the winner of the men's race, marked 50 seconds for Sweeney third. Rosa Ryan, winner of the ladies' race, just ahead of All O'Mahony with the Nick Healy, the World Masters champion from Raheny, in third place. They were our running through, but this is as important to these runners here as any of the rest. These are great battle here between the man who's pulled them for Eagle, although they hopefully got Dave Corcoran, but he's just been overtaken by Lady, who pushed him in down on the corner. And look at the effort from all of these from which stands on. And then there from Finger First Sword, the white t-shirts and black guys at the men's as well company, and Ty Toomey from MFC Metro St. Bridget. Ty, one of the great stalwarts and possibly one of those who ran in the first Raheny race back in 1985. Maurice Cullen, the winner of the race back in 1985, coming through there from Castle Potter. Let's give a special round of applause to the winner of the first ever Raheny race, 1985, 22 years ago and still here at RTM6. Some of them are trying to cheer. close as any athlete gets to them, they seem to find something else. The grimace is there, the sweat of the brow is there. One of Raheny's great tells there, 11:24, well done. He told me he would have said someday, but